Hello? There- Okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened during that last segment, but I realized about halfway through this, it's not recording me. And yeah, and as good as the heavy commentary is, it's can get kind of dull. We have cages, alrighty then.
Over here.
Man, they really didn't want anyone breaking in or out.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
I mean, you look at it and it's just like, okay, property storage, okay. Wonder glue, oven mitts. Property storage lockup terminal. This is where they keep the expensive stuff. Hmm.
There we go.
There we go. Open door. Oh. 10mm pistols. How did you not know that I never would ever need those fucking things ever? Well, I do like them. I do indeed like my bullet hose, which is just the unending clip modification. Fusion cells. Ooh, collectible robot parts model. I did not bring a missile launcher. Ooh, an SMG. And I hear rubber brains. Oh yeah, that is Mr. Gutsy. Forfeiture terminal password. What? That was a holotape, right? I have too many keys. Indeed, not a pass card. It was a holotape. All I have is Fev here. Weird. Non-automatic scoped rifles have the damage increased by 20% and a chance of knocking down your target. I think it means like an actual scope. Like that. Watch station terminal. Alert, they're offloading another set of subjects to us today. I don't know what these men and women did to deserve being sent here, but since they were transferred from civilian penitentiaries, I can only assume that the worst society has to offer. I don't think these people have any idea what's going about to happen to them. One thing's for sure, these prisoners would have been better off serving their time elsewhere. Starting to hear rumors around the block that I don't like. Esteban told me that he overheard two of the eggheads saying that the prisoners are having their brains cut out of their heads, or something like that. I know that the brass is running experiments on these inmates and that they were pretty insane, but I didn't know they were literally cutting them open. I'm not sure how I feel about that. After all, I joined the military because I wanted to serve my country and protect my fellow Americans. I guess I'll keep to myself about it for now. Rumors floating around the block are getting worse. One of our inmates said that the informants said the prisoners are talking about rioting if the things that they're saying are true, that inmates are getting dissected into the parts used for robots. I almost can't say that I blame them. Esteban said that we should go right to Gamma 9 status, but I don't want to push the panic button unless I absolutely have to. I've decided to take these as all the way to the top and meet with General Rawlings. Criminals or not, the experiments are wrong. Roderick got reassigned out of the facility today. I think they have him scrubbing toilets at some backwater listening post in Anchorage now. They put me in charge of the cell block, and I initiated Gamma 9 today. After 2 days, the threat of rioting has ended, and everything is back to normal. Brass gave me the go-ahead to start sending people to the medical section. Everything is proceeding as planned. If we have any hope of beating the enemy at their own game, we need to get these round lines. Who cares about what happens to lousy inmates? I told Roderick fall in line, but he wouldn't listen. Of all the people, I would have expected him to understand that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Yada yada yada. Yeah, but if the many turn into evil jackasses because of their own needs, then why the hell are you protecting them? Hmm. I see ghouls. Ghoul meat. Why do I have a quest for ghoul meat? I don't get it.
Are you okay, sir?
No, I'm fine.
Get inside. Targets in range. Target down.
Get that legendary alteration.
That's it.
Safecracker, synth arm, nuclear material. Huh.
We may have some trouble.
With what? Technotron model. Hmm. Medical observation terminal. Uh, Subject 822 convicted of serial killing in the DC area, not to be visited alone. Security personnel required for all interviews. 822 shows higher brain function but weak constitution. Becoming in a high protein diet and started sessions of electrotherapy to treat his muscles. Shouldn't be long until his brain survival rate for the procedure is no longer a risk. 853. Female convicted for arson, burned down a courthouse, leaving 3 dead. Only approached when sedated. Family medical history of dementia. Brain health is likely to decline or skew data. Recommended for termination. Convicted for murder of a waitress, prone to sudden outbursts of violence. Recommend subject be restrained at all times or sedated. Highly emotional. Currently on a cocktail of antidepressants and anti-anxiety. Is starting psychiatric sessions to further see if she's a good candidate. Convicted of second-degree murder while under the influence of alcohol. Subject displays high intelligence, knowledge of tactics, slight signs of PTSD. Dr. Asselford to evaluate the treatment. And ex-military convicted of second-degree manslaughter, assault resulting in hospitalization and later death of the victim. Subject is highly intelligent and proved to be mentally sound, approved for candidacy. Isn't that always how it goes? Oh, that's fine. I already killed the Maida. You don't have to worry about anything. At least I hope not. Why do they have brains? Why are they using robo-brains to move around gurneys? Wouldn't that be far beneath a robo-brain? Shouldn't you be using them for more effective and intelligent uses? Plus, you can't break these open. Holy shit, that's a lot of drawers. Okay, this is the cerebral reconditioning room. Brain extraction terminal. Once again, thanks to equipment failures, we're getting pretty backed up in this department. The brain extractors were never made to operate at this capacity. I think they've been running around the clock for the last few weeks. We usually end up with a popped blade from slicing through a particularly tough skull, or the hydraulics in the pulling arm seize up when the spinal cord isn't fully severed and the brain is pulled too early. Hope that Ciruletti doesn't yell at us again. This really isn't our fault. We all had a pretty good laugh around the extraction department today, and Cell tried mixing some fresh biogel with a little bit of grenadine and vodka and dared us all to drink it down. It turned out to be pretty good, kind of thick and sweet with just the right amount of kick. We came up with a little game to try and name the kick. A whole bunch of stupid ones came up, of course, but we finally settled on the extractor Sunrise. Too bad we can't share this with the other departments, but the biogel costs like $1,000 a pint, and I don't think Herletti would appreciate us drinking down some of her budget. Today was Halstead's birthday, so we made him a brain-shaped cake. Well, sort of. We actually just took one of the extracted brains and covered it with frosting. Of course, we didn't tell Halstead first. The look on his face when he bit down on the slice we gave it was a waste of a decent substrate, but the prank was totally worth it. Really have some good times here. Hope we don't break up. Yada yada yada. While Mac over in the sanitation, I made an offhand comment that his job having to grab what was left of our test subjects and dispose of them in the furnace felt wrong. Then not a day later, I was starting left with some of the personnel from the assembly department. They asked me if pulling the brains from a test ever bothered me. I told them that I didn't. I'm not sure why some of the other people are having problems with it. Maybe they should look. But looking for work elsewhere, that's always a problem, even in today's society, isn't it? What do we have here? Okay, I'm seeing lasers. You're using lasers to cut open someone's head. I don't see blades, I see lasers.
The
Or you just...
past yield such interesting finds.
I know, right? Brains! Holy shit. Running around the clock indeed. Got 4 brains sitting in here. Oh, I guess this is the extractor. Still doesn't look like it would actually work, but... 4 brains, huh. Guessing these are healthy and this is decayed and rotting? Yes, maybe, I don't know. Ooh, rubber parts model. Chief Scientist holotape. Play.
Anise Ciruletti, Chief Scientist. This is the third time I've had to request more security. As thorough as our assembly procedures may be, there's a human factor to be considered. These are criminal and unstable minds. It can't be a scientist's job to ensure each test subject is properly sedated. I was promised military assistance and security, but we need more. I won't allow my crew to be endangered. As fascinating as it may be to integrate the human mind with robotics, sometimes I wish I never signed on to this project.
Well, certainly.
We may have an enemy nearby. You're going to regret
Ah! Ah, run, 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 run. Boom, 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 boom. No boom? Okay, no boom. Good. No boom. Good.
Did you hear that?
Surprised that's still running. Though it looks nothing like an actual, crematorium does. Because the fire isn't vertical, it's horizontal. I see buttons. Why can I not press buttons? Okay, let's open this door. View batch status. Contamination detected in the extraction room. Please notify. Yada yada yada. Batch 5. Updates to hardware and software allow for smoother communication between the brain and CPU. Additional tactical blah blah blah. Okay, security door control. Open door. So on the other side of this door here, there looks to be robo brains in an off state without brains. Well, that was disappointing. Still not sure if this is a good weapon or not.
Scan this.
Scan this. No, no, no. You transmit an a radio signal to it in order for it to turn around. 3, 4, 5. 5 doors! Bloody hell. M for Mechanist, I assume?
Halt, miscreants! You may have infiltrated my sanctum and destroyed my robots, but your reign of terror ends here!
uh...
Wait, my reign of terror?
The Commonwealth has suffered more than its fair share of injustices because of you. Now you'll face the full
Your voice filter don't work quite right.
think I've lost them. We may have to take them on. I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Sparks, some backup.
Careful, sir. I don't think we're alone.
Ow.
They're so expendable. You know, initiate self-destruct. Code 001. Of course, I don't mean you, Sparks. Impressive. But I think you failed to grasp the full reality of your situation. Look around. This entire facility is at my command. For every robot you destroy, 10 more will come. Struggle all you want. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing.
Warning. Power generation capacity exceeded. Now drawing reserve power.
Sparks. I'll deal with you myself. Come, my robots. Destroy him.
But you're not really doing it yourself then, are you? You're letting your robots do it.
We'll find them.
Activate the Tesla coils.
The coils of Nikola Tesla! Okay, let's switch over to something a little bit less slow.
People break the electromagnets and there. Sparks.
Not enough damage!
Reserve power at 80.
Ow! That hurt! Wait a second, when's the last time I saved?